Welcome back to Everyday Iowa. On this Tuesday morning, once again, we turn our attention to our favorite mechanic. Al Wright is here.
Al Wright is here with Johnson Automotive, like she just said, and I just repeated. But the weather has been heating up, so what should drivers be thinking about right now?
Air conditioning. I mean, we're slammed with air conditioning work right now. It's been just, our schedule's been crazy, just with everybody getting ready for trips and getting ready for vacations and stuff like that. It's just been nuts.
Is there something that people can do, you know, to keep the air conditioning working? I mean, you see those cans and the thing that you can plug in.
Avoid those.
Okay.
I wish they'd quit selling them. We've had customers that have tried to charge their own.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're relying on a 99-cent gauge on top of a can that has no idea how much is in the system.
Okay.
Next thing you know, you're just pumping refrigerant in there. And we had a customer last year that actually blew a compressor apart. Luckily, he didn't get hurt. But I would avoid have a professional do it. You're going to be money ahead because an overcharge will do the same as an undercharge, and act the same. So that, and make sure you're running it on the max air or the refresh when you're running the air. That's the easiest thing on the system.
Yeah, the next thing I wanted to ask you, you got those buttons where it's got the arrow that goes through the car?
That's what I was
And then you have the button that, or like that, where it's like a loop?
You want the loop.
The loop?
You want the loop.
You want the loop.
Okay.
That's the recirc. And a lot of vehicles, if you turn it on, turn the air conditioning on to max air, it'll go to max air, but it won't go to recirc. And that recirculation is the best because when you run it on recirc, that air's already been cooled down, and the fresh air coming, and when you have where you have it coming through the car, that fresh air has to go through the system to be cooled down. So you're always going to get more airflow and cooler air running it on recirc.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Test the buzzers. Let's make sure they work.
We have to do this then too, right? Hand one behind?
It's like Family Feud. One hand behind your back. All right, Al, are you ready?
I'm ready.
These are questions you've
Let's do
prepared.
this.
You can play along at home. Here we go. Question number 1. What is the purpose of an oil filter? A, to make the oil taste better. B, to filter contaminants out from the engine. C, add extra horsepower to the engine. Or D, change color of the oil. Catherine.
B?
You are correct.
Yes. Woo! Ooh,
Look at that.
candy. Just what I need.
See, we're making you guys work for it now. You have to walk further this time. The difference between oil filters, you got orange ones, you got blue ones.
The biggest thing is get a quality filter. There's a lot of inexpensive aftermarket filters out there. Get a quality filter because there's check valves and stuff in the filter, anti-drain back valves in the filter that want to keep that oil. We've actually cut some apart to see what the insides look like as far as the filaments and stuff. There are some that are really good and some that are
not as good. All right. Question number 2. Why is it important to check tire pressure? A, to ensure tires stay round. B, to prevent tires from getting sunburnt. C, to maintain proper handling and efficiency. D, to keep your car floating on water. Chris?
C.
C.
Correct.
To maintain proper handling and efficiency. Do you have to worry about air pressure from summertime? You know, the joke is put in your summer air, put in your spring air and stuff like that.
And there's a lot of places that are still, I mean, there's some places that are doing nitrogen fill because it won't fluctuate as much. The big thing is that wintertime probably we see more people come in with tire pressure lights on because of the fluctuation in the temperature. But, you know, if you check a tire when first thing in the morning, it'll be like 35, and once you drive it, it'll be 40 because the heat will rise. I mean, you watch NASCAR, you always see that where they're adjusting half a pound of air pressure. The same thing with your vehicle. It's going to fluctuate.
There we go. Question number 3. What is the main function of an alternator? A, provide backup battery for emergencies. B, generate electricity to recharge battery and power and electrical systems. C, to make the car go faster. D, to filter the car's air supply. Catherine.
B?
B.
Good job.
Yay, that was a swing, and I didn't miss. Yes, a cheese stick. Ooh.
Alternators. Obviously, there's more draw on the battery because of heat and everything right now.
You know, when you think about as far as the batteries, everybody thinks wintertime is the worst on the batteries, and you think about years ago, where did Grandma always keep the batteries at?
Yeah.
She kept them in the refrigerator.
Yeah. So we thought Grandma lost it, but apparently that was,
The cold, you know, the batteries, the heat's just as hard on them. In fact, the alternator and stuff like that is probably harder on the heat's probably harder on them than the cold is.
Okay, gotcha. So we got just under 60 seconds left. People can get a hold of you, get the air conditioning checked. Anything else they need to be worrying about the next few weeks here?
The biggest thing we're seeing right now is people going over on oil changes and stuff like that, extending that mileage out, and the manufacturers are stretching the intervals out and things like that, and we still recommend full synthetic oil 5,000 miles, synthetic blend 3,000. They start stretching that out to 7,500, 10,000 miles. I mean, new Toyota's 10,000 miles recommendation,
Oh, wow, okay.
and I don't recommend that.
There you go. How to get a hold of you?
We're at 4910 Johnson Avenue Northwest in Cedar Rapids. 396-4206 is the phone number, or you can schedule an appointment online.
Always good to see you, my friend.
Thanks
Thanks for
for
making time.
Thank you.
Yeah.